black with the blue, like, bird or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And, I mean, granted, in the show he had, like, long hair and he looked stupid. But that outfit is what my brain defaults to. I like it. As opposed to his 70s outfit. Have you seen that?
Maybe not.
One of his first, like, appearance as Nightwing, you can tell it was from the 70s. It was awful looking. As well as, do you know where he got his name? Nightwing.
No.
Superman, actually. They, when they needed Robin back with Batman, even though Dick Grayson had gone off to be in the Teen Titans, he wasn't Nightwing yet. Like, this is, like, DC was having a struggle because the writers for Batman, they still needed Robin. But Robin was in another city altogether with the Teen Titans, or the new Teen Titans. And they made a deal. Mark Wolfman, the guy that created the Teen Titans, he said, we'll keep Dick Grayson, but we'll give him a new name, so you can have a new Robin. And in the comics, they had Dick Grayson talking to Superman about, like, going out to be his own hero. And he told him about a Kryptonian, like, urban legend almost, where there was this person that was essentially like a Kryptonian Batman. Like, he was running around being a vigilante on Krypton. And the name that they gave this urban legend was the Nightwing. It roughly translated from Kryptonian. And he took that and he ran with it. He was Nightwing.
Let's go.
I like it. And it gave him more depth as a character, where he wasn't just strictly related to Batman. Like, he had a chat with Superman, like a one-on-one personal chat, in the Fortress of Solitude.
You can turn that off now.
Thanks for showing up so fast, Bats.
Hey, Drew.
Hi, gang. What do we do now? Anyone
what
up
that
for
means.
pancakes?
Joker.
What now? Why does she hate
Hey,
pancakes?
Drew.
What are you playing at, Harleen? What's he doing here?
Mr. J can be a big help
All
to
right.
us.
So, you came along on our little field trip.
And I'm guessing he didn't arrive alone. Where's Batman?
Here's
one
Batman.
right there.
Your eyes. Pure evil. Just like his.
Who? Superman? His flying friends took Batman. My Batman. Our Batman.
Quiet, or I'll cuff you and leave you for the police.
Then why did you save me from them? Ow!
He's got a good point.
Batman's been captured. We gotta bust him out.
Batman was just grumpy.
To free your Batman, we need to complete our mission.
Ooh, I love a good mission.
Negative. You and your clan lay low. You're a target now.
Clan.
And you're too dangerous to run free. More of them
Like
will
a
be here
Scottish
soon.
clan?
Go. I'll catch up with you.
Could be.
Like Duncan of Clan MacLeod. The Highlander.
So you found them. A parallel dimension. Now, how do we get there?
We don't. We
Treadmill.
pull here.
No risk to an away team. Good.
Treadmill.
Still the same problem, though.
The cosmic treadmill.
With this,
Okay, that sounds.
we're gonna modify my cosmic
Yeah, the
treadmill,
Flash can run
pull
at
them
it.
all back at once.
Or on it, rather. And it
We got some
creates
work to do.
almost unlimited energy.
Is that what they did on the Justice League episode?
I think so, yeah.
That might have been it.
Beautiful, isn't it?
And
The
on
moon,
The Flash,
its
they
light
had...
shining off your bald head.
It's not exactly that, but I feel like
Yeah.
it's going to become that. They've got the treadmill that can
Finally
run
ready to join our
really,
little
really
club?
fast.
Business is bad. Being hunted is worse.
And
After so many
Deathstroke.
refusals,
Think he's coming
why
back
now?
on TV?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because,
Yes, dude.
They made it
Lord,
personal.
that's a good character. Manu Bennett,
Yeah.
very, very good Deathstroke. I love that accent. That Australian accent. He's good. He was also good in
Some party.
Spartacus.
Superman did this?
Exposed my identity.
Have you seen
froze
that?
all Wayne Tech assets.
I haven't.
Made Bruce
I
Wayne
recommend it.
not
It's
person.
good.
I still
They
can't
also
believe
had
he lost it this bad, even
the
with what
second
Joker
guy that
did.
played Weather Wizard.
In Superman's mind, he
Okay.
destroyed Metropolis.
He
I'm not
played
following.
Spartacus.
Somehow
for a while.
Joker
I think his name was
altered
Andy
Superman's mind, so
Whitfield.
he believed he was fighting Doomsday.
Yeah.
But it was Lois.
It's a good time. And
Joker linked the nuke's trigger to
Nyssa?
Lois's heartbeat.
Yeah.
And she and the baby died.
she was also
Metropolis
on
died
Spartacus.
with them.
Superman was
That's who.
vulnerable.
She was like
Probably
a
for the first
slave
time in
girl.
his life.
His
She
fear
actually had a
won out.
relationship with
Green Arrow died trying
Manu
to
Bennett's
explain it to
character.
him.
So Deathstroke and Nyssa had actually worked together before,
What's with all the security?
and I like that.
I mean, he already trashed the
It's a good time.
Would you take any chances with me? I need to crank up the Batcave's backup generator. You're with me.
He has a good point. Would
You
you
three
take any
secure the
chances with
Batcave
Batman?
entrance.
No,
It's
like
a
all
mistake.
honesty, even
That's
if
a great
Batman
plan,
was dead,
Spooky, but,
I still
isn't
wouldn't.
this
I wouldn't
your
chance it.
show?
Splitting up saves time.
He's come back from
and
that
you're best
before.
suited to take out the automated sentry guns.
Even though technically he wasn't actually dead, he
Alright
was just
then.
stumbling about through time.
Operation Thunder, Eagle, Lightning, whatever, is underway.
I like that Green Arrow's funny.
They need to do that more in the show.
I feel like I feel like they're getting there
Yeah.
because I understand why they had it start all gloomy and broody. Because I mean that's how the character was, and I like that. It makes more sense after 5 years on a hellish island, which that phrase I hate hearing that now. Where it's the beginning of every episode. Didn't they stop that?
No, they still do it.
They adjusted it though.
Oh, yeah, they.
After
probably
5 years in hell. That sounds so much better than 5 years on a hellish island. But hey, and there's Caitlin. Caitlin Snow.
Killer Frost.
Grundy, later.
And Grundy. But yeah, for people who don't know, if you watch The Flash, Caitlin Snow, played by Danielle Panabaker, is that her name? In the comics, Caitlin Snow is a
A villain.
villain. That villain, the icy, spiky one. Her villain name is Killer Frost, which
And
is
she's
funny.
been shown on the show.
Yeah, they've referenced that a
And
lot.
she'll become Killer Frost.
They've referenced that not only in if you're not caught up on Flash, you may want to stop listening for a little bit. But when the Flash was running really, really fast through time, he saw like glimpses of things that would happen in the future. One of which was the Flash Museum. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, this one's more complicated because he'll start throwing things at you, and you'll have to move
doing
the
it.
you'll have to move the cursor,
Grundy.
or else they'll hit you. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
then he saw the Flash Museum, which was a fantastic reference. I love that. I can't wait until they actually build it. But he also saw,
Caitlin as a villain.
yeah, he saw Caitlin Snow with ice powers. I don't necessarily. Was it
I
as a
listened to
villain
that.
or just ice powers?
Just ice power.
Okay, I can't remember. Because, I mean, we have some theories. Some friends and I have theories. Because Eric believes that, she won't become a bad person. There's probably like a choice involved there. We have some other theories we might talk about on other shows. We don't know. But she was also shown, like, they've mentioned where her boyfriend, or her fiance, rather, Ronnie.
No, husband.
True, yeah, I forgot about that.
Husband.
It was just fiance for so long. But she was like Pam. But where they referred to them as fire and ice, where they were so different. And he was fire, obviously, because he can light on fire, fly. But they've referenced that, calling her ice as well. It's a good time. I like that. As well as, I mean, they've mentioned a few times, like, when she's in a room, it gets colder, kind of thing.
They always like showing him like a blue kind of light.
Yeah. The cinematography hinting at who and what she is. But also, I had words and they're gone now. I'm sorry.
About Caitlin being Killer Frost.
Yeah, and they were there and now they're gone. Oh well.
It'll come back to you.
It may. No one knows.
I just want to point out that Green Arrow is my favorite on this whole game.
Yeah, it's his favorite being Green Arrow is my most frustrating when
And yours
we
being
battle
not.
multiplayer. Strictly because the Green Arrow's ability to... Oh, you're gonna get wrecked.
I hit him. And plus I can just keep doing that.
That is the most awful thing in the world. I mean, I do what I can against it, but
I'm dead.
at at some point, I was all the way across the map, or as far as it would let you go, and I would try to jump, but he would jump as well, and he just kept firing arrows, and I hated it. I think I quit after that battle that day. I just left. I wanted to go home.
And then you came back the next day and became Nightwing. And
Yeah.
basically the same thing.
I can't remember the exact move.
It's the
But-
staff.
It's a good move.
So we are no longer allowed to play as Green Arrow or the Nightwing.
Yeah, unless we like agree to frustrate each other. But yeah, that's a move we're
Which
not.
we might do. Possibly.
We may show you our frustrations, but yeah, we're not allowed to play those characters because we get mad, or I get mad. I don't know. You just laughed earlier. Okay. Just making sure it's not just me. Up. And yeah.
I actually love his finisher.
Yeah, I want Grundy to show up on... it'd make more sense to have him start on the Flash or whatever, because he is technically superpowered. They could claim...
Didn't they show him on Arrow?
I think he was mentioned on there. No,
Yeah.
I think he was already a person, wasn't he?
Yeah, before he was Grundy.
Yeah, they could have that be a thing, because he was a... he was like a henchman, wasn't he?
Yeah,
On
he was
Arrow?
like an assassin. No, Mustang.
Yeah, they could... for people who don't know Grundy's backstory,
Oh no, I didn't get to use
it's
it.
weird. Do you know his backstory?
I looked it up one day, but I forget.
Looks like the indestructible pill
In
works.
the comics, it's weird. Like, his name was Silas Gould, or Gold, or something like that. And he was an old-timey...
Grand slam.
he was not a... He was a regular person.
You
But...
kids have fun.
Get
Stay
back
out
to
of
that in
the
a second.
streets.
But I love the dynamic that's going back to the comic book of Green Arrow and Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah. Being best buds.
Yeah,
Important stuff happened there.
continue on.
But Grundy was just a normal dude. Like, there's no reason he necessarily should have become a villain. But I think some people killed him. There was a battle over some gold, some stolen property or whatever. And he died and was put into this swamp. I think near Gotham. I don't know. That part has changed. But anyway, somehow the swamp kind of brought him back to life as a zombie thing.
yeah,
Like it's I don't necessarily understand it all, but yeah, he's not alive and he's not dead. He's somewhere in between. He can't be killed. In the comics, they've never killed him. Every time they do, quote unquote, kill him, he comes back. I think he comes out of the swamp every time, no matter if he's back in the swamp or not. But that's why you have all those knives in his back. He can't feel those. He can't die. Although I feel like the Green Arrow should be able to feel that spike through his knee.
oh yeah, he should.
I mean, I know he took
You would
that.
think that any of this would kill somebody.
He
Yeah.
took that happy little pill, the Kryptonian pill, but
Oh yeah, he did.
Lord, you'd think he'd still be slowed down more by that.
A little bit, yeah.
But and this would be an interesting battle, like if on the Flash and
Yeah,
Arrow,
shit.
if Caitlyn did turn evil, if it was just for a short time, once she got her powers, if the Arrow had to fight her, that'd be fun. Because they mentioned, just once again, this whole podcast, this whole thing, whole event.
me up.
If you've not
What'll I
got
miss?
caught up on Arrow and the Flash,
Frosty.
we're probably going to
How's
spoil a
Grundy?
whole lot.
Weightless.
But
In orbit.
You didn't.
Wells
Grundy's a
mentioned
zombie. He'll be
that
fine.
Cisco
Let's
was
go.
affected
It won't be long
Yeah.
before Superman knows
by the particle accelerator explosion.
And he
Like, he can
later on
see
becomes
through-
Vibe.
Yeah, he becomes
So you
Vibe,
need some sort of scanner
superhero based on
to
vibrations
help
and sound and stuff.
Exactly.
And that's
This
why
is
Wells
data
mentioned
from
he could
people
see
that
through
have
the
all these
vibrations of
strikers.
reality or whatever.
That's
That's why he
all.
remembered getting
It's still going to take a few weeks.
Stab.
You'll figure
stabbed in the
it
heart with a hand.
out. You always do.
And
I'll be of service.
but so that that makes me
No dinner
think,
this evening?
and makes everyone else think,
Stefan has a new shipment of
that
that
Caitlyn was
Batman
obviously
speed.
affected as well.
Next time.
Because if she's not dead, if it didn't kill her, she's probably also superpowered. So she's gonna be
These
icy,
duplicates.
give someone the cold shoulder.
Do you think
But,
there's a Lois?
Don't know
Where'd they
when.
come from?
I think probably next season.
Yeah.
they'll
There
start
was
bringing
only
it in
one
more,
of those.
and maybe
The whole
Cisco.
time travel